Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon S&P 500 Gold and Bitcoin podcast for February 18th going into the 19th. We're going to take a look at the S&P 500 first. Okay. Been bullish overall since 3502. We've seen 3,541 into this bull trend. A lot of other bullish calls in here. Everything above here is all on hold. Then I said the trade back below 69.37, more under pressure. We've seen 146 points of that down into here. We came just shy of this exhaustion level that I had noted at 67.84.75 with a 67.91 low, and then bounced into this lower time frame bullish correction, which I said should exceed 89 points from the low, and we have rallied from 67.91 to 69.25.75. We also held this exhaustion level right here, possible exhaustion level at 67 or 69.27.25 to 34 with a 69.25.75 high and rolled over a bit. However, these exhaustion levels are not poised to hold more than temporarily until 10 o'clock tonight, so that's a little bit premature. If we come back up again into this area, it might short it again, and the final exhaustion level above would be at 69.64 and a quarter. If we were to take out this formation above here decently, that's going to warrant a decent strength. That's going to come in at 69.80.19 minus 17 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would project this upward at least 180 points. Decent trade below this formation below here, which is going to come in at 67.97.51 plus 19 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. And that will project this downward to 109 minimum, 355 plus maximum. If we were to break below there decently and back up through it decently, look for decent short cover to come in. A decent penetration in there overnight is going to be 49.75. Okay, in the gold, we left a minor bullish reversal below on the day. Sorry about that. Tomorrow has a good likelihood of seeing range expansion. Okay, I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff today. The trade below 50.80.60 brought in 226.4 pressure, and then the trade below 50.36.40 brought in 182.2 of pressure. But I said decent trade above 49.38.20 minus 16 per hour. We'll project this upward 120 minimum, 1,005 plus maximum. And from the break in here, let me see, what's a decent break in there was 46.9. Bear with me a moment. So from the break above 49.34.90, we have rallied up to 50.31.90. A further break above this formation, a further decent break above this formation, which is going to come in at 49.90.20. Minus 7 per hour will also warrant a decent strength. I did not have a suggestion to be long above that. You could long above it, but a decent break above there. Nonetheless, I would move my stops up underneath it Further break above this formation up in here, which is going to come in at 50.8430. A decent break above there will warrant continued strength, and you can move your whole stop structure up underneath that as well if we see that break. A decent failure back down below this line will warrant decent pressure. That's going to come in at 49.17 even, minus 16 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, I mentioned in here, a maintained gap higher will leave a bullish reversal below, which you can see right here we left. The maintained gap lower tomorrow will leave a minor bearish reversal above. A decent penetration in there overnight is going to be 50.5. Okay, to Bitcoin, been bullish overall from 16,275. We saw 110,965 to the upside. A lot of other bullish calls in here. Those are all on hold. In the trade below 124,228, we're under pressure. We saw 64,223 to the downside. Down into here, then we got bullish above this formation, bullish above this formation, and then reestablish bearishness below this formation right over here. That was a trade below 68,430, which has brought in pressure now down to 65,895. Decent trade above this formation right here, which is going to come in at 69,706, minus 6 per hour, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant of decent strength. A decent penetration in there overnight is going to be 1405. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you on tomorrow's podcast.